Hi, this is Joe, and this is a response to a video uploaded by Ordo Templi Aurora. So here I'm going to give some perspective for those of you who may have watched that video and been given false information. So the first point I wanted to talk about was criticism against the equal money system. And how it's been mentioned, okay, why isn't there any coverage about the equal money system? How come we don't hear economists speaking about it? Why is it not endorsed by anybody that we recognize in the mainstream, be it talking heads in the media or academics or intellectuals? And it's interesting that people will look to economists, people will look to the media, people will look to things that are already established without questioning, without considering the point of, obviously the equal money system has never been tried before, has never been implemented before. If it had been, we would be existing within an equal money system right now. So this is a new science. This is a new way of doing things that has never been considered before. There is no preset path for us to walk. We have to actually be the ones to put this together. And at the moment, there are few of us who understand, few of us who actually see the principle at a deep, self-realized level, why an equal money system is the solution to this world. Because we have investigated firstly ourselves. We've firstly investigated who we are within our world, within what we've accepted, what we've allowed ourselves to believe, what we've allowed ourselves to become indoctrinated by within our own lives. And within investigating that for ourselves and seeing who we are within it and seeing our placement within the world, we're able to take a step back and see the world that we are creating and really see how money has become such a point of abuse and how money itself must be the solution to undo and correct all of that abuse. It is simple to see when one slows down and is able to drop preconceived ideas and opinions that come from the media, that come from our economists, that come from the accepted idea about what money is and what money should be and what economists tell us the markets should be doing, or how capitalism functions, or what we're meant to accept as our economic system as it is today. Instead of allowing ourselves to be guided by those points, we suggest that we each, all of us, investigate and educate ourselves as to the actual functioning of money, the actual mechanism of what money is in this world, and how we can use that in a way that is effective. Use money in a way that actually supports all of us, because money is already here. We have the infrastructure to use it in a much more sustainable, supportive way. What is in our way is education. What is in our way is a misunderstanding and the acceptance of ideas and beliefs about our culture, about our way of conducting ourselves within the accepted current monetary and economic system that requires to be adjusted. It is a matter of re-educating ourselves to let go of what we believe is the right way to do things, what we've come to accept as this is just the way it is. This is what money means. This is how markets function. This is the best thing that we are able to do right now. This is just how it is, and we can't change that. Who are we to try to bring about a new economic system that's so big and sweeping, it's impossible? What are all the experts going to say? Why not stop, and why not become the experts ourselves? We owe it to ourselves to understand what is going on in our world. We owe it to ourselves to understand how we are creating this world together, and we owe it to ourselves to correct ourselves, because obviously things are not working. Things are not actually cool for everybody participating in this world, sharing this existence together, because of what we've accepted and allowed to be normal, to be the actual functioning of our daily lives, which actually doesn't support us. So how does equal money differ from other solutions proposed by other organizations or other religious or spiritual movements? The equal money system differs because it takes everybody into account, and it also takes into consideration what is here, what is actually here, without going into philosophy or metaphysics or morality that is coming from opinion, coming from projected ideas about what we're supposed to be, and looking at who we are here and what is the most effective, the most practical way for us to coexist based on what is real. Meaning, when we drop the idea of gods, and when we drop philosophizing about human nature, when we drop our ideas about what we come to accept and allow as our beliefs about ourselves, when we allow ourselves to fully investigate, we're able to let go of all of those things that are not in fact real, but have always and simply been education, miseducation and misunderstanding of who and what we actually are. So again, how does the equal money system differ? The equal money system takes everybody into account within realizing that we are all equal. We are all equally deserving of honor, equally deserving of expression in this world, equally deserving of being here in an environment that supports our ability to live and explore ourselves and really enjoy life. The equal money system is not based on principles of profit or greed or people having to do things because they need the money in order to buy their survival. Because in an equal money system, we understand the basic principle of equality. We remove that fear. We remove that starting point of, I am in a world where I am not supported unconditionally. Therefore, I must work and do things that I do not actually want to do, and sometimes have to do things that are abusive and manipulative and not actually supportive to myself, to others, or to this environment in order to make money, in order for me to survive, which should have been my birthright to begin with. An equal money system places everybody back here as an equal, instead of seeing each other as separate, seeing each other as people that we have to compete against. Thus, an equal money system has never been tried, has never actually been implemented in this world, because if you have a look, the world and the state that it's in is a result of us not living within that understanding, that practical understanding of equality, that practical implementation of valuing ourselves and each other as life, as beings that are worthy inherently, that we deserve to live comfortably without fear, without anxiety, without having to compete against each other, because we have the ability to cooperate. We have the ability to assess what is here and work together and make a world that supports everybody equally. And when we understand that when we support what is best for all, we're supporting ourselves, it becomes very easy to see and understand the value and the solution within the equal money system.